Hello and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and this is the RPG A Day 2020 series, an initiative created by Dave Chapman, Mr. Autocratic himself, and you can find a link in the video notes so you can find out more about this amazing initiative to talk about role-playing games every single day during the month of August. This is the second day, and today we want to talk about change. I think I've spoken about this in the past. Change is an integral part to role-playing games because every person who plays role-playing games is different. And role-playing games have been played all over the world by different people from different cultures, from different backgrounds, with different aspirations. Everyone is different. And a role-playing game is always going to be changed, adapted, interpreted to be what the player, the GM, wants it to be. But furthermore, times change. And with times change perceptions, change the culture, change aspirations. It changes what we see as the right or wrong thing to do. And thus, games change with us. And sometimes this is very hard to accept. It is, when we grow up with something, we don't want it to change. And sometimes when we have maintained that throughout our lives, we find it's the most wonderful thing ever. And sometimes it happens that we revisit things from the past and we find out that actually it wasn't really as good as we thought it was at the time. I watched a series of Mazinger Z a while ago, from when I was a little boy, and Mazinger was a hero. I think, Koji Kabuto was probably my first crush. And now I watch that series and it's a bit, okay. Because things change. And I find it endearing, I find it charming, and it brings an awful lot of memories. But I look at it and I look at the series that kids have today, and I wish I grew up with the series that kids have today. I wish I had grown up with today's Shira. So it changes. Games see new editions all the time. And that's good. That is very good because change means evolution. And evolution means improvement. And I like improvements. I like playing with things that are better today than they were 40 years ago, 20 years ago, 7 years ago, I don't care, however long ago. If a new game is being released to actually make a change in something that was a mistake, or simply something that can be improved, that's a good thing. And it may be hard. It may be hard to accept. It may be hard to embrace. So I think it's important to remember two things. One is that those games that we liked, they're always going to be there. If we already have them, it doesn't matter if something changes, because we still have it. I can still watch my old Mazinger, even if a new edition of Mazinger, came up. And that sometimes, hard as it may be, embracing change is actually good fun. And it can be an interesting experiment, because even if you embrace it, even if you try it, if you don't like it, you have something to fall back on. So have a go. Literally and truly, you have nothing at all to lose. And it's a part of role-playing games that we can't avoid. So why resist it? I just don't see the point. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Tomorrow there will be, of course, another video on the topic of role-playing games. But until the next time, I will talk to you very, very soon. Take care.